Hey, what is up everyone? Daimien Kamiya here, Omni King. Welcome my friends, my foes, and members of the Omni Council. You're back with some GunFire Reborn. I was going to say Omni Kingdom for whatever reason there. So, a few things. First things first, this is going to be a short stream today, more or less, probably 3 hours or so. I had something to do today, so I can't stream for super long. Second, because this is the first Gunfire stream since my endurance stream, because they coincidentally kept getting canceled because of not feeling well and stuff or being tired. I do want one thing to go over just quickly. I changed the exercise rules. So to give for just this game, to give myself a better idea of, things, my exercise points are now based off of what stage I am in when I die. So I get +5 when I die in stage 1, 10 if I die in stage 2, 15 in stage 3, 20 in stage 4, and 25 if I complete it. And I am still keeping the bonus +1 time +20 if I die to an exploding lantern at any point in the run. So those are really the only pieces of information. Aside from that, I don't really think there's anything. A few hours ago, while I was probably sleeping, Pickle Rick subscribed. Thanks for the subscription as well. I apologize if people are subscribing and I'm not seeing it. Streamlabs is really weird, or not Streamlabs, sorry, Stream Elements. It's really weird. It only seems to pick up some subscriptions. And sometimes there are subscribers that subscribed when I wasn't even streaming. But then I have 3 people in chat that all subscribe. I can tell they subscribed because I saw my count go up, but it doesn't tell me they subscribed. Hell, even Molotov, Molotov, when she appears in my chat, when she subscribed, it didn't tell me she subscribed, but it told me eBay subscribed, right? So it's I don't know what's up with I really gotta one day just kind of spend time going through all that, because I got a ton of stuff that I really need to adjust with that. People are still getting hit by the bot for whatever God knows reason. But, aside from that, I digress. Let's move straight into the game here. So, hero. Since I beat the 4th boss with this guy, I have no reason to play him now. At least for a little bit. Movement speed, okay. Who's the fastest? So it's the cat that's the fastest. Alright, so I was thinking of either playing Tao or playing Crown Prince. I think I'm going to start with Crown Prince, though. Let's give him a little bit of a run. I've come to the conclusion that with Crown Prince, if I can just get some real, we're talking about, definitely, exploiting the luck and stuff. But if I can get really lucky on the drops, and I feel like I have a good opportunity to if I in the stuff, I could turn his secondary into a walking nuke. Right, so we'll see what we can get. I would really love to get the Spirit Bible today, like no lie. I haven't seen the Spirit Bible in so long. It used to be almost be a staple of my runs. If people are wondering, I wouldn't say the Spirit Bible is the best weapon in the game by any means. Like the not best weapon, sorry, best scroll. I would say it's up there for sure. Why was there money surrounding that? Like there was money rotating around the weapon. But what I would say is that it also depends on your character, because I feel like some characters are far more dependent on their skills than others. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember I bought that trait. So I bought a trait the other day where on each enemy, or something like that. Long shot, that's not bad. I get 3 gold on every crit. Oh, that's what the money thing is I can recycle it. Right. So I can now, for the weapons that I don't want to run, I can now sell them for money. This is actually really nice now, so that gives me a little bit more money. I thought I had to sell them to a vendor. It's early enough where it's worth it. Swapping weapons gives damage immunity. I try to remember to do that. Yeah, with that trait, you kind of want to try and get at least 1 crit on every enemy. So that way you can keep endlessly getting money. Yeah, after that endurance stream, like I unlocked a lot of stuff on the board. You know what I personally think, the coin thing? I'm perfectly fine with getting money per coin or per crit. But to me, I personally feel like the coin thing should be, it should be crit, or you should get minimum 3 times whatever the plus modifier on the weapon is. So 0 and 1. Sorry. 0 and 1 would give 3, but then a +2 would give 6, right? And you know, so as you're playing through the game, that, you know, the amount you get is obviously higher because... And you need more money as the game goes forward, right? So, to me, it's only fair. So, like, by the time you get to, like, stage 4, I think, like, Level like 10, 11, 12 is like, you know, you're getting basically 3 times that in gold, which, you know, 300 gold really isn't that much in those stages. Or no, it wouldn't be 300, it'd be 30. Bullet bank. Ooh, that's a good scroll. So I just whatever. So this is good because it basically means that whatever weapons I run, the ammo will convert to them. This is actually a weighted scroll too. It's not a balanced scroll by any means. What I mean by that is, it converts the ammo based off of what the ammo is. So like, this is a special ammo, so it's always going to give me like 8. Regardless of what it converts to. So 8 is almost useless when it comes to like a green weapon, a normal ammo, right? But for special weapons, oh my god, it's like the best thing ever. Because you generally get like 32 ammo off of a normal, which oh yeah, I just got 80 on a pickup there. That's enough to basically fully restore the ammo of a single special weapon. So this means that I'm now gonna want to maybe try and push for special weapons, even if I might not get the crits I want. Not that I really necessarily get a choice in the matter. Which one is it? Okay, I can handle you. Alright. +1 piercing, +1 projectile. And to deal an explosion that deals corrosion damage when killing an enemy. The Sunder. Oh my god. Why would I not take that? I'll sell that, and I will sell this. Being able to sell weapons is a game changer now. Like, they're not just gonna sit on the floor and serve no purpose. You can actually, like 25 gold really isn't all that much, but like, it's something. Taking damage. Minus 20% damage taken plus when you consume 100 ammo, or was it 10 seconds when you consume 100 ammo? I'll definitely take that. I'm getting some decent backup support for scroll for my secondary. I'll just go all in on this one right now. My secondary is not really a good weapon. I like, by that I mean, like, I know I'm going to replace it soon, so I'm not. I need to get the cloud damage increase upgrade. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's really nice to not have to worry about the pluses. Not having to worry about, oh, you know, did I give myself a plus because I beat the level or because I picked up the thing? Like, it's gonna be a lot more streamlined on getting upgrade or for the exercise counter on this stream. Guess I'll take that. Not really particularly happy with either of those, and they're also both large ammos, which I really don't want. I think I've mentioned before, like, you know how you can pause, you can give feedback? I've done that before, and several times things have happened in the game. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I'm the reason it happened, but, you know, coincidentally, I put in feedback for something, and it ends up in the game. Like, I did sword. I said, you know, it'd be really cool if there's a sword weapon in this game. Well, they added a sword weapon. You know, there's actually 2 in the game. I think there might even... I don't know if there's a 3rd or not, but... you know... And then they added in a, you know, I mentioned that, you know, health drops didn't really feel like they were that frequent, and sometimes I felt like I was constantly struggling on, you know, low health. Like, no joke, you were more likely you're more likely, it was more likely needed for you to get health off of the vendor than being able to find it. You know, like in some levels, I've been able to find like 3 buns that, you know, like I didn't need, and they were just dropped on the ground from enemies. Yeah, good luck finding a bun drop within a single world. Like, no joke. Like, ooh, a free peddler item. Absolutely. I wonder if that still applies if I can go back to the previous peddler. They don't have anything I want, so there's really no reason, but... Yeah, like, no joke, like, I could go through the entire first stage here and never see a bun drop. It was, like, a really rare thing to see a bun drop. Right, and now I can have it happen almost, like, at least once a stage, almost. And that alone has helped with survivability. This is gonna be the knight. The spearman, I mean. Oh, my dude. My dude. Yeah, you, sorry to say, but you had a really poor matchup here. I love this gun. Not gonna lie, probably one of my favorite guns in the game. The Sunder. Sell that. Because of the bank scroll I have no real worry about running out of ammo, so you know, once you get certain types of scrolls, you're pretty much guaranteed to be able to use any weapon you want. You're never gonna run out of ammo. Or very, very unlikely to, anyways. Shooting won't consume any ammo for the next 2 seconds when killing an enemy or destroying an item. When HP is reduced to 0, HP is fixed at 1 for 5 seconds. Killing any enemy within this duration. Recover. This occult scroll is destroyed once triggered. After swapping weapons, replenish the magazine instantly. I'm going to take that because I already have a weapon swapping scroll. So they would pair well together. There we go. Rainbow, I really want a day where the rainbow can be good. It's a very rare thing, though. I really want the smoke grenade damage upgrade. Come on, game. Oh, there's a red chest. There's like 3 or 4 spots a red chest can spawn in this level. Hidden treasure. Well, I have a reason to break things now. At least I got it early game. And, like, money is now definitely not going to be an issue. I'm debating on whether Deafening Mortar is worth it here. The 40% lucky shot chance versus what? It's not going to be better than the Sunderer for sure. It would be replacing this. I'm going to give the glove a chance. I win. I also, I will say one thing, and this is something people might not actually fully realize. I really like the developer's forethought in that when an enemy dies, the loot all pools into the same location. There are a lot of games I've played, even like Borderlands 2, for example, where the loot drops right where the enemy is killed. Well, in like Borderlands 2, there's a, you know, like the Bloodwing boss fight, when it's replaced with another flying enemy. Well, when that enemy dies, there's a good possibility that it can die off the arena. Like, it can die in an unreachable zone. And it has a chance to drop a legendary. It drops the Skull Smasher, which can be a pretty good sniper rifle. You know, it's basically a shotgun sniper rifle. And, like, you lose out on that, on the potential of that, if it dies off map. Take that. Move. There we go. Sell. The 40% base damage is already making me look a little happy, though the accuracy drop might not be great. I think I got a pretty good thing here going. I'm still waiting for the upgrade to the smoke bomb damage. And then of course, you know, Spirit Bible can always show up. Gotcha. Wall, yeah. Figured as much. Alright, puzzle room. This should be easy. Give one occult scroll and get a luxurious box. What occult scroll should I give? Crit steal 50% damage directly to enemy HP rather than shield or armor. That's rather nice. I find that this stage's boulder pattern has a lot more going to it than I guess they remove. You know, that makes me wonder though too. I guess they removed the gain against extra copper, extra chance for a second. 10%. So I'm at 100%. That have 30%. There used to be a different puzzle map for this, and I guess they removed it because player experience wasn't great with it. It was basically a jumping puzzle. You had your normal jumping puzzle that would get you to a chest, and the bonus chest required you to complete a time-based one. Have I really not unlocked the fire dragon? Oh my god, I swear to god I unlocked the fire dragon. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I never unlocked the fire dragon? When unloading a new magazine and It's not really that great. The 40% lucky shot chance is the only thing good on it. I swear I got this already. 50% chance to fill magazine instantly when killing an enemy. So what is this weapon? This is what it is. It's basically just it's basically almost like kind of like the lizard, but it's a machine gun. It's kind of like the fire glove hand, just better, because it does more damage, and usually you end up finding it with better multipliers. Like on a weapon like this that does 850 rounds per second, you know, it's not bad. It's just, Crimson Fire Scale right now is too good. But, oh yeah, I should probably sell it, shouldn't I? The color on this changed, by the way. It was a green when it dropped. Oops. Oh my god, that like clotheslined him. If that bottom multiplier wasn't burning damage and it was lightning damage or corrosion damage, I would have taken it. Fire damage was the only reason I did not take that thing. Because the gun itself was shock, and I have my corrosive grenades. Yeah, money is definitely, like, I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna be like having exploding wallets here, but I definitely feel like money is gonna be like, at least in this run, is gonna be a really easy thing to come by. Because like I can now sell stuff. I got this, so killing enemies give me more money, breaking things give me more money, and the peddler's first purchase doesn't cost me anything. That last one, the peddler one, automatically saves you money. I'm so glad they changed it to what it is. So before, it used to be a one-time use. You'd get the free item, but then it would consume the scroll. I guess, I don't know, either they didn't like that or players didn't like that. So now, but the reason is they didn't want people to drop it. They didn't want, you know, players to, so now it can't be traded, but it's guaranteed, but it works once on every peddler. I'm still kind of in shock that I did not unlock the fire dragon until right now. Yeah, this crit scroll is going to be really nice now, because if one shot can already do enough damage, if half the damage is already enough to take out the shield, well, the other half's already going into health. So, there's some enemies here. Normally, I don't one-shot. And I'm already one-shotting them. There's an enemy over here. Oh, last wave. I didn't even realize it was a wave level. I've just been killing things. Oh my god, that was awful. Yeah, nope, I'm not allowing that. Go to hell. I'm a little sad that I lost my first life here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, any of my runs that have succeeded died on the boss. Like, on the third boss, so, left or middle? I'll go with middle, just because if I do end up getting the damage bonus upgrade, right, like... That's the one I'm going to want to have. More shield doesn't hurt. We got an elite to kill. I think it's an elite hermit. Or it's the coyote. Who is it? Nope. Arsonist. Got him. Oh my god. That has potential. So, chances to shoot the small missile, that's a nice bonus. But if I can trigger burn, this thing will do an additional 115% more damage. I'm gonna take it. As much as I've loved the fire scale, the accuracy's getting to me a little bit. Let me look something up here. Oh, fuck off. That's the entire reason why I move my tablet before I stream. Alright, so here's the catch. Both of these, obviously I'm taking one of these two, left or middle. Specifically because of the final fight. So, snow boots grant me immunity to decay, or basically the slowing effect of decay. So decay will no longer slow me at all. However, this one, so this will not reduce the movement speed completely. So decay is minus 50% movement speed, but when I have decay, it's going to give me plus 40% movement speed, so I'm only going to be at minus 10%. However, it will grant me minus 20% damage taken, which, like, I'm thinking of the third boss. Let's say I get to the third boss in this playthrough. Oh, this is a tricky one. Because I'll move slower with this one against that boss, just 10 by 10%. But everything that's bombarding me is going to do 20% less damage. And that's the caveat. Do I take the 1/5 less damage from the decay fields, or do I take this? No, I'm gonna take this one. I just feel like it's gonna be more useful. Like, to me, that fight, that third boss, is the crux of the entire game. Even the fourth boss, like, you need a massive DPS push on the fourth boss. But I don't necessarily think it's like... Like, I don't necessarily think it's, you know, it's game over if you can't meet that requirement. But that third one, like that third fight, there's so much that goes on in that fight. Oh, you sad fool. Oh, hermit. Can I get him? Got him. I still think that's a very interesting challenge. That. I'll sell that. Remember, I have the long range ability, so the further away I am, the more damage I'm gonna do. Is this the hermit again? The hermit or the lizard? What this tile set is. And just because I fought the Hermit doesn't mean I can't fight him again. I think it might be the Lizard, though, based off the enemies. Oh, what the hell? Lizard. Oh, no, it's the Hermit again. Going the exact same way. I'm really curious, though, as to how this game determines the challenges. Like, in the non-vaults. Like, how it how it decides, you know what, let's spawn an elite here. Oh my god. Might as well. As much as I'd love to have the damage bonus at full HP, I don't really see myself as a character that can maintain that for very long. I'd love to, but I don't see myself as a character that can, so now it's just whenever I spend money, I get it back. So each of these are going to cost, so for every 100 I spend, I get 30 back. So 3 times 6 is 18. So buying this is going to basically be 118 off. And the same with and the glove was slightly cheaper, but I think. What it says whenever I spend money, right? Or is it say when I spend money at a peddler? No, just whenever you spend it. Whoops. Hit F by accident. I'm still telling you, if I can get the upgrade for grenades, for grenade damage, and then can also get the upgrade you can also get Spirit Bible. This is game, set, and match. Mad Bomber. Inflict explosive effect on enemies 50 times in a single game. Okay. Oh, I got the talisman! The talisman's on the ground! 80% chance to create a lightning ball on critical hit. Return ammo to the magazine on miss. 50% damage to decay. I feel like I have to pick this up. And I don't even need to run decay either, I just realized. Well, at least that's something. So there's when I use my secondary, there's a chance it'll double consume or double damage, which is something. I also have the perk that allows me to endlessly throw grenades. So it'll just hurt me if I actually go below capacity. And then I also have a trait that makes it so that I do more damage. I think I have that trait too, where I do more damage when I'm out of secondaries. Yeah. Come on, come on. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Oh, come on. I'm the boss here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'd love to buy the bloody drill. Love to, love to, love to. I cannot though. Like, well, I could. I'm refusing to because that was not a good bloody drill. Only good thing about this is I have that crit scroll. This basically means that as I crit, I'm going to be hurting his health too. So this is actually going to shorten the fight a little bit. You're a fool. You're a fool. You just gave me a bigger crit spot. Glitched my weapon by accident there. Not as quick as some of the other times I fought this guy, but you know, still a victory. And in all honesty, I didn't really take that much damage. This was actually a relatively easy fight. Just wasn't a fast one. Alright. What dropped? Oh my god, game, you're killing me here. You like, they're literally giving me every single secondary upgrade. Right, so that gives me, what's it, 90? So this is going to be guaranteed 150. That's gonna go 150. Do I have any lucky shot scrolls? Like, I don't think I actually have any lucky shot scrolls. Been very devoid of them for this run. So I think I'm gonna pick this up. So it basically gives me 100% or 90% lucky shot or 80% lucky shot chance, but I can't get lucky shot higher than 150. But I can always drop the scroll if such a circumstance shows up. So thrifty expert. Obtain 1,000 copper by recycling items in a single run. There was a bit of a scary one there. Ooh, that's... Ooh. Ooh, that's actually kind of scary. That's a scary weapon. I think I have to take that. Like, factoring in some of the scrolls I have too, like, this thing's actually, like, terrifying. I really wish you could add Gemini inscriptions to weapons. So, because if I find a weapon prior to, you know, Gemini, like the second world boss, then I'm just not, you know, I'm not gonna have any, like, you know, but it's like a really nice weapon. Like, you know, you saw, like, when I first beat the third boss, I was using the mortar weapon, right? And like, I found that in stage 1. Like, that's how powerful that thing was when I found it, right? And it just means that you're gonna have a Gemini weapon you can't use. I am thankful that upgrade costs never go higher than 600, though. Definitely feels like I take a lot more like I'm getting hit a lot more than I actually am, because I keep peering down to my shield and it's like I feel like I'm in like a clusterfuck of attacks, but no, it's just my shield but my shield hasn't even taken a hit yet. All right, what elite am I fighting here? Dear God, come on. Oh, Catfish Warrior. Oh, this could be it. Just gonna mention that now. Yep. That elite is probably one of the strongest elites in the game. Alright, so I died stage 3, so that's 15. Peddler can contain another weapon. Increase the base damage of occult scrolls that can deal damage to enemies. I think I'm going to upgrade that. Let me check armory. What am I missing still? Am I missing anything that I can do in base game? Kill corrupted monk 100 times. Okay, well, actually looks like a pretty fun charge shot. The longer you charge the weapon, the higher the damage will be. So it's kind of like a Spartan laser, I guess, maybe. Launch a mark and shots home in on it. So it's like an Atlas gun from Borderlands 3. So I have to kill arrogant lobsters with fire damage. That's good. That's going to be a tricky one. Increases damage with every critical hit. Charge your shot. Charge your shot increases accuracy when fully charged, plus 50% damage. Catfish gunner with lightning damage. I only need 3 more for that one. Kill a rogue villain with 30 times the corrosion damage. I can get a like, I should try and run for these. If I could get a talisman early on, I can use any damage type, so. Kill Catfish Man 100 times the crit. Each shot consumes 2 ammo. If both shots cause critical hit, return 2 ammo to the magazine. That's not bad. Charge up a shot with a powerful bolt. Kill Bandit Tactician with 40 times with a crit. So that's a second stage one. Elite Catfish Warrior. Yeah, I need to kill him 2 more times to get this. So this is the 3rd sword. And it's corrosion, obviously. Alright, well let's get the exercise out of the way. So this is a 15. Grab my last band here. I'm gonna stand on it for the first exercise, and then I'll probably do squats. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Squat time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. We're all good. Exercise time is done. All right, new adventure. So we lost on him. So let's Let's try Tau. So this may be the final run. Because the thing I have is at 4:30, so I need to be ready for that. So I'll probably stop in the 3 o'clock range. It really depends on where this goes. Oh my god, they gave me a Sunderer already? What is it? Okay, well, it's not a great Sunderer, but it's a Sunderer. Let's be fair here. Like, watch this. Yeah, that run really... That last run was, like... It's... Remember how I said how RNG can really be bad in this game? And that's... I think that was the prime example of it. Right? Like, I spent the entire game getting secondary upgrades. Upgrades to boost my secondary. Except for the 2 upgrades that could have actually made a notable difference. Spirit Bible and... the plus 300% damage to smoke grenades, right? Just that ladder would have been a huge bonus to me. I would have been able to just start destroying everything. Like, I feel like that's where the game's gonna go, is like, I'm not gonna really get a good run with Crown Prince unless I can turn his smoke bomb into a nuke. And I just feel like that's going to be a very particular run. Like, personally, I feel like Spirit Bomb is almost necessary on, well, there's some characters I feel like it is almost necessary on. I wouldn't say Crown Prince is one of them. I would definitely say Tau here is definitely one. And due to his entire build focus being on his secondary, like punching on his secondary, the turtle guy, absolutely. Spirit Bible would be an incredible boon. Granted, both times I've made it incredibly far with him, I never used, you know, I never had Spirit Bible, so, actually, maybe I had it once. But I didn't make it very far with him. But yeah, in the but I would definitely say him. I don't know how Spirit Bible necessarily plays out with Aoiba or Aobai, whatever, you know, the dog. Because I don't know how that ooh, that's not bad to get early on. Because I know it's not Um, I know it's not bad to get, or because his primary, like, I know it helps his grenade. I don't know how it helps his dual wielding though. Does it like increase the damage of the dual wielding? Suppose I can, you know, I have the wiki right here. Let me look it up. Spirit Bible. Increases skill damage by a massive amount, improving the effectiveness of skills, certain scrolls that deal damage directly, and certain weapons and inscriptions. Contrary to many other scrolls, Spirit Bible has no specific requirement and no downside to its effect, making it an extremely straightforward scroll. So it says what scrolls it works well with, but it doesn't necessarily say like, it doesn't say like how it affects basically it works incredibly well with anything that increases capacity for secondaries. It's mixed for anything that boosts secondaries but can also cripple them. Like, comes with a pro but a con. And then apparently there's a curse scroll called Clumsy Throw where it has a chance to increase secondary capacity. Yeah, so it actually increases a lot more than I even thought it did. That probably would make it one of the best scrolls in the game easily enough. Yeah, I definitely feel like Tao here really, you know, there's a lot of reliance on her. Ooh, early game talisman? I did pick up the, I did get the, ammo receiver, so I don't think I'd be out of luck on the, I don't know how far I'd get. And the talisman bonus isn't really that great. We'll see. But I'm going to drop the sniper, I think. You know, I'm going to sell the sniper is what I'm going to do. I got what I wanted. I got an early game talisman. So I don't, you know, unless something really happens that I think is going to be a game changer, I don't think I'm going to care too much about... Like, I do want to try to focus on getting some of the unlocks, getting the rest of the guns in normal mode. Some of them are obviously not going to happen in one run, though. For the Flying Sword summoned. After hitting enemy with the Flying Sword, makes plus 4% damage from Flying Swords. Within 1 second. Like the arrogant lobster one, killing arrogant lobsters with fire, like that's not going to happen in one run because a single run doesn't spawn 40 arrogant lobsters, so there's no possible way for that to actually occur. There's some the sad thing is there are some weapons that I really don't even need to look at to know I'm not going to pick it up. That the weapons aren't really that great, and especially early game, like generally I take a glance at them. If I don't see certain inscriptions, I just ignore it completely. It's garbage. Just tell. Great. Unless you get lucky on chests, though, because Spirit Bible is a legendary scroll, right? So bosses always, like, level bosses always drop scrolls. Always. They're always drop legendary scrolls. It's a guarantee. I think elites have a chance to drop them. I think, the legendary dragon also has a chance to drop legendary scrolls. Beyond that, I think your only hope is to get them out of, like, red chests or the occasional, like, green chest. Oh, speak of the devil. When you inflict shock on enemies, you also inflict it on yourself. Shot chance for each shot at the cost of 1 additional spare ammo. Didn't really stand much of it. I think that's the fastest I've ever killed him, and I've had some pretty good runs. I just dogpiled the hell out of him. I said the Sunder is a really good gun. Like, it's really good. It's the Unkempt Herald from Borderlands 2, and that's also a very good gun, so... I just want to head up and double check to see if there's anything going on up top, like a red chest or something. Yep, red chest. Get a random weapon, replace, oh, you know what, that one actually sounds not bad. Not great. Not awful though, because like the right click can if you target that correctly, the right click can easily allow you to get that stack. I am slightly noticing it once you ping enough. Yeah. That, if you can get that trait. So what traits do I have right now? So it's this trait right here. After marking an enemy with Fatal Bloom, which is the secondary, summon flying swords that are equal to 100% of current blade heart stacks. Each flying sword then homes in on a random marked enemy. Right? And you can stack that, and it, yeah, I've had it at level 3, and it is huge. And then you also have this one, though I don't know if that, yeah, so that does, because it says flying sword and not swords out. So a single flying sword has a chance to, each flying sword has a chance to do 40%, has a 40% chance to deal double damage, or 20% to do triple damage. Hitting an enemy, or when hitting an enemy marked by Fatal Bloom. So I'd have to use the move twice to get it, but you know. Oh, that one? Okay, that actually can be pretty good. Lucky shot chance. I'll sell it. So basically, I'm actually kind of in a counter now. So this, I'm going to lose 1 random ammo from my reserves per second unless I'm hitting an enemy. However, this will get me 1 back as long as I keep moving. So I actually have a counter. Automatic weapons can continue firing with the magazine empty. Oh god, these are... Guess I'll take that one. Not really the greatest of selections. Oh wow, they home in. Rambo. Oh, fire 100,000 ammo. Like, that's why I keep doing luxurious gift boxes. Okay, well, I feel like at this point I need to pick up a special weapon because I'm just never gonna run out of ammo for it. I don't know why, this is just better. Boss time, I'm on gold. Got him. You know what? Screw it. I got several critical hit ones I need to make, so... I know I need to crit bandit tacticians. Oh, that was a close one. Problem with the bow is I feel like it's a lot harder to aim. Like, especially when you compare it to like a sniper, because you can't scope it. Yeah, that crit scroll is really, it's good when it's good, it's bad when it's bad. Thank goodness the Sunder is actually a really easy weapon to hit crits with. I need to kill these guys with crits. There we go. 25% more damage at full health. Not really great. But at least it replaced the inscription I wanted it to replace. Very least with my ammo situation, I don't have to worry about like running out of ammo. Like normally when I use a bow, I'm very like paranoid about like making sure I make my shots count. But I have 3 different scrolls that are designed to help me recover ammo. I'm not gonna have any issue with just spamming arrows. I'm just obviously I won't be using the bow effectively, but come on. Got him. I just realized though that fatal bloom effect actually strikes before the swords do, so the swords can still do the double triple damage thing. I might need to get rid of this yeah, I think this is a trade I'm gonna need to make. The lucky shot's okay, but like I'm just not having a good like the bows have always been very critical with me. And not only that, but the piercing flame has a higher crit chance off the first reload, so I think that's the better pull. Alright, let's... Where are we starting here? I basically kind of have to spam the reload. Because otherwise it's going to hit my my magazine's going to fill up before I can... There's a 6.2 crit multiplier, and then on the first shot after a reload, it goes to 9.2. Honestly, I think it's time I get rid of the Sunderer. This actually doesn't look like a bad weapon. 50% lucky shot chance. 50% chance to increase effect chance on a crit, and it spreads to nearby enemies when I inflict it, and it's burn, which is a really nice status effect. Can you die? Look, if I could get the bloody drill, I think I'll be happy. Bye. If I could get the crit enemy health, like the 50%, that would actually be really nice here. Where 50% of the crit goes to an enemy's HP, ignore a shield. That would be huge. Oh my goodness. Not getting good luck with weapons on this run. No, not that I'm really getting bad weapons. I feel like I'm not getting good weapons. I'm just getting average ones. Right, so this one's not gonna have... there's the tactician. I want to get rid of the retainers because I need to kill that tactician with a crit. Got him. That was awful. I think I'm going to save and try to make my way down to Legendary Craftsman. Alright, so that's going to be 10. I think I got time for one more run. Go to hell! Stop fucking falling! God, it's the same things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. I think this is a much better system, at least for GunFire Reborn. Do it right after. Don't even add it to the count. Alright, so this is the only character I've not beaten the third boss with that I haven't played today, so he's up. What's my starting inscription options? Alright, so every time I kill a boss or an elite monster, I gain Mach 5 to max shield permanently. So defensive option, I can get a random, really powerful sniper rifle early game. Or I can summon a thunderbolt on a target when chain lightning only hits one enemy. I'll go with the sniper. Oh, so this is the gun I haven't unlocked yet. When killing an enemy with a crit, apply damage to all enemies within 10 meters. That's actually really nice. When scope is on for 1 second, hits deal crit damage. Okay, so I'm happy with my decision. The only thing is that bottom one I could probably do without. I take this one just for the corrosion. Like, all I have to do is scope for 1 second and I'm guaranteed a crit. Like, that to me is really nice. And crits. You know, crits seem to do a crap ton of damage here, so... Like, you know, with their ability to hit multiple targets. This really makes up for the fact that it's really a slow weapon. Like, the fact that it, has to charge on every shot. And it even goes through the wall, too. You saw it highlight the enemy on the other side of the wall. What did I get here? Minus 0.5 seconds to fatal current or cooldown every time you kill an enemy affected by shock effect. When you hit an enemy with the sniper, each follow-up shot to the same target deals plus 15% damage. I think I'm gonna go with that. Two shots and I cleared the vault. That's funny to me. Oh, I loved it. Buns now heal full health. Good.
Yeah.
Purple. Not bad, not bad. Maybe a pretty decent survival scroll. Oh, peddler, first purchase from a peddler is now free. Oh my god, it's so good. Sure, I'll take it. Yeah, I don't need money that badly. Actually got a really good, like, that's actually really nice. It's a bow, though, so, you know, we'll see. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's, like, super amazing that a single shot can just clear a group of enemies. This is so nice. Crit has a chance to trigger chain lightning. Take that. You see them crawling up from the other side of the wall. They blast through it just to die. They didn't even get to see what killed them. I'm now at that point where it's not killing instantly anymore. What do I do? Duracell didn't stand a chance against that. Yeah, pretty much this perk is the only way you can end up using weapons that you wouldn't normally have. Unless you're playing multiplayer and your friend gives you one. That was kind of easy still. Just health again. Much as I love the bow, this thing's really powerful, so I want to keep it in top pristine condition. Betcha there's also an achievement for like getting one weapon to like plus 20 or something like that. Not really looked through the achievement, I just kind of unlock them as I go. Alright, let's check the top. Nothing. Okay. And grants an additional 50% skill damage while Fatal Current is active. Every time you strike a shock effect, you summon a Thunderbolt to strike the affected enemy. Take this one. Got him. +2 bounces, +2 and plus max capacity, chain lightning damage, +100. This is nice because of the crit effect I have, but I'm gonna take that. I think like with the build I'm going for. I'm gonna make that switch. I think I'm just gonna try and keep upgrading this primary. See what I can do with it. And then I'll just basically keep swapping the offhand when something better comes along. There's a red chest over here. Absolutely not. We'll see though. The vault might actually contain the immunity scroll. If it does, I'll definitely do that. Oh! That's interesting. So the effect actually triggers on the desert boars. So just by killing one, the boars are dying too. Now it only applies to the one that gets killed. It doesn't seem to apply to the others. What did I get? Okay, well that's an awful. Well, it's not awful, but it's like I'm not using automatic weapons, so it doesn't have any benefit to me. I didn't even think stealth was possible in this game. I think I might have enough to go upgrade my crossbow again. I can, yay! I can go back to the guy and upgrade it. It's gonna be at what, +8? I want to see if I can keep this going. Keep this weapon in a state where, you know, it becomes more explosive than an actual explosive weapon. Thank God it never goes higher than 600. If I could get that legendary crit scroll now, and then also, if I could, so there's 2 scrolls I want. If I could get both, it'd be game over. If I could get one though, I'd be happy. So one is the +2, so this would become a 6.2 times crit weapon. If I get it, it'll be, yeah, you know, so it would massively increase my crit damage. The other thing I would really enjoy is if I could get some lucky shot based scrolls, like the 80% lucky shot chance, but it can't go any higher than like 150. I'll take that because this doesn't have that. You know, that's again more damage. The other thing I'd take is the on crit do 50% damage to Oh, God. Now, on crit, do 50% damage to, Yeah, on crit, do 50% damage to... Should be able to walk back to the vendor to get my health filled up. Or, you know, like, so when you crit, 50% of the damage goes to health. That would also be huge. Backtrack a little bit. I just need, if I find a bun too, that's fine. I just need a bun because I have the scroll for 100% health. Oh, you're right here. And I didn't buy anything from you, so it's just going to be free. And could you imagine if I could get this thing strong enough, I could get to the third boss? Provided it's the ship, right? I have unlocked the other one now. Fire one shot at a cannon, it crits, and it takes out the, all the other cannons. I won't take all of them out, mind you, but... I don't think they're all within 10 meters of each other, but... If there's another guy, and I don't actually have enough money to commission his work. I also don't have any ammunition. So I don't want to run anything that's going to potentially siphon away from my special ammo, so I can that's why I don't want to run 2 special weapons right now. This is actually kind of crazy. Are you serious? Game, you're kidding with me. You increased crit damage. What are you trying to accomplish? You turned this into easy mode. Look, I know you're built, Look, I'm sorry to tell you this. We got a challenge for you. Okay, what's the challenge? Well, you see, I know you're entirely built for crit, so the challenge is that all damage is decreased, but crit damage is increased. That doesn't hurt. How's that bad news? Oh, there's immunity to curse scrolls. Well, too bad I've already left the level that had the curse scrolls in it. Bit late for that. Maybe I'll find another one later. Oh, it's the boulders. Now, one thing I like about this level is the boulders are actually in a pattern. Unlike the last one, where they're constantly different. Like this one, it's 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. So I can hop up here. Wait for these two to go. Jump down here. These two go in here and get this chest. Let's go more sheep. Down here. Go with the middle one.
Yeah.
Is that based on max shield or is it based off of current? Just wanted to clarify that. I just want to confirm that the cursed scroll one is on a different level. I'm almost 90% sure it is, but I really just want to confirm it, because if it's not, like, that's a lot of damage I'd be losing out on. I think it is. I think this is the room I spawned in on. I think I spawned right at that door. Well, I'm gonna check up top here first. I forgot to do that. I don't know if there's gonna be anything up here. I don't know if there's ever anything actually up there, but, you know, doesn't hurt to check. It's actually kind of really unfair, too, because I paid to get a scroll, and it gave me the curse scroll immunity. Another option was curse scroll for legendary scroll. We'll see. We'll see what other curse scroll options I can possibly get. I'm gonna pop into... Oh my god, they just gave me long shot. These are all really great. Oh my goodness, they're all good. When casting Fatal Current, like this one just in general can be really powerful. I'm going to go with this one though, because it affects my shot, which can in turn affect the effect it has on enemies. You've been sniped. He's hiding too much behind the wall. You can't get him. Are we really gonna do this dance, dude? You're predictable. Oh, an elite. Hermit or fire lizard. Oh, no, 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 no. And that's particularly why I really enjoy Fatal Current. And just the fact, though, that I can scope and hold that scope for a second, and it's guaranteed to be a crit. That, too, is also really nice. Randomly get 2 occult scrolls, cannot discard them. That gets me ammo back. Hitting an enemy will apply the effect for 4 seconds or something, 15%, minimum 1 of your magazine per second. When the effect ends, you instead lose 1 random ammo from reserves per second. So this one could actually be good for me. Good or bad, it's debatable. I'm gonna take my luck on this one though. So mid-air, 50% damage while in the air, movement speed, and damage while shield is at 0. Doubles the time. Okay, so my shield recharge has now gotten crippled. I can't drop that scroll. There it is. Oh, and I dropped... What poetic justice is it that I dropped the weapon I'm currently using? I've actually had something like that happen before. There was a glitch in the original Binding of Isaac, not Rebirth, but the original one, where if you had more than if you held down left or right and let it spin between the characters, and then hit spacebar or enter or whatever to select your character, it would automatically pick the character. It was on when you hit the enter. Thing is, though, the character did not have to be unlocked for that to work. So through that method, if you could time it right, you could actually play the game with characters you had not unlocked yet. And that's where it's funny, because I did that. I played as Judas, who I had not unlocked yet, because I think you have to beat Mom's heart. I unlocked it, and I unlocked it, and so basically I ended up unlocking Judas by playing as Judas. That's what that was. Sorry, I had this really weird feeling on my hand, and I couldn't tell what it was. But every time I checked it, it would go away. Well, I found out what it was. I might need to see if I can get some, if I have some like super glue later to fix this. This weapon is also just a great scope. Like, just for telling me where enemies are. 3 enemies. 4 or 5. Oh, great mist. Oh, if I can time my jumps right. Then I can just basically get an extra, seemingly 5,000 damage. I think the next one's the boss. Boy, oh boy, would I really enjoy another 400 gold. You know what? I gotta decide on this. Do I keep this, or do I move to this? So the caveat is that the right click can do a lot of damage on this. However, this one has some really high lucky shot chance, as well as corrosion, which is really good against armor. If it's the boss next, and it's the worm, I think I want the corrosion. If it's the griffin, it doesn't matter. Alright, what drop? What is here? That could be useful. So could that. I'm gonna run Nemesis, the Thunder Nemesis. It basically allows you to get like 3, like, especially on like a boss, you can basically get 3 lightning strikes in one attack, and that can be a lot of damage. No, no, no. All right. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Tell me there's a bun somewhere. Please tell me there's a bun somewhere. Got him. In all honesty, the amount of damage that attack was doing, I probably could have just like lollygagged until my ability was up and then launched the crit. I honestly thought I was gonna have my initial death here. Okay, so this is the sniper it dropped for me. During Fatal Current, inflict chain lightning with -2 bounces on a random enemy within 20 meters every 1 second. I'm going to take Eye of the Storm because I feel like I'm getting to that point now. Yes! Yes! Penetration bullet! 50% of crits go straight to health! Oh my goodness, that's so good! I should be able to get to full health on the next, on this area here. There we go, full health. In we go. Ooh. That'd be really powerful if it was actually like if I had any good ammo based traits. Or ammo scrolls. Oh my god. That is very loud. My god. I don't even think I've seen that room before. Oh my god. At least the rain isn't that loud. It's the text for the thing I'm doing. I'm getting picked up in about an hour. Or, yeah, more or less an hour. So, this will be the last run. Because obviously I want to get ready. Oh, the Sunder. It's lightning, too. Like, I know that bonus effect isn't the greatest, but... Like, just the Sunder alone is such a good weapon. I'm gonna take it. I'm actually very close to 600 copper again. Before I go in the vault, let's see what this thing has to give me. More loud waterfalls, apparently. When you hit an enemy with a sniper, each follow-up shot to the same target deals 25% more damage. So, you know, 300% damage from your first shot from Fatal Current. If your shot and Fatal Current kills the target, refund the ammo spent and recast Fatal Current with 30% duration. I'm gonna go with Eye of the Storm. I feel like that's worth it more to me, especially with like the elites here. Oh god, it's my enemy room. All enemies turn into exploding lanterns on death. Last time I was on this room, I died. I'm so terrified of exploding lanterns. They're run enders. They do so much damage. You know, at the very least, that one's done, so I can't get it again in like a more worse state. All right, next map. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do, before I go through that gate, I'm just going to explore the town a teeny bit. I don't, like I've mentioned before that I'm not too, like, despite how frequently I've actually gotten to the third world on stream, I actually rarely ever got here prior to me streaming this game. In IRL, like in my own personal file, I would rarely make it here. I only made it to the boss once. Right, and I was on a really lucky run. So I just want to kind of explore around, and, you know, once I see a red chest, I will generally tend to remember, like, oh, this is where it can spawn, right? And because they all have fixed spawn locations, so kind of like in like Left 4 Dead 2, where like certain things can only spawn in certain locations. There's generally multiple locations, but like, if you know an ammo pool is going to spawn in this location, then you might want to check it every time because an ammo pool might show up. Why are you doing this to me, game? If I could just get the plus 2x crit multiplier, I'd be so happy. Oh my god, I'm so happy I got that crit. Because when the corrupted monk died, it spawned exploding lanterns, and they were right behind him. If I did not get that crit, then the shark would have pulled me in range. And it just dropped me a health. Not great for the build I'm going. Love the talisman, but it's definitely not what I'm looking for right now. Come on, legendary, legendary, legendary. Alright. So wait. So I gain I just go, so that's a damage boost then, right? Like I get a 50%. Hey Simran! How have you been? Good to see you showing up. I'm on my last run for the day because I got other plans, but I'm actually doing pretty okay. On my third run of the day though. Yeah, how have you been? Like there was a weapon here, wasn't there? Or did I already break it down? Nah, nihilism monks, you're not. Oh, corrupted monk, go away. Yeah, I started the game with a really powerful gun. I'm still using it. It has been a very game-breaking weapon for me. It's this one here on the left. So when I kill an enemy with a crit, all damage is applied to every enemy nearby within 10 meters. And then if I scope for 1 second, it's guaranteed to crit. So I've just been like killing groups of enemies in just like single shots because of this gun. And I've been putting all my effort into powering it up. Alright. You, my dude. Get me to plus 12. Like, look at that. Plus 12, plus 5. Lantern spirit, go away. Fiddler crab. You're too close. Get away. You're too close. I need distance to do damage. I just realized I also don't have any dodging perks. I've never made it to the final boss without a dodging perk. Oh god, oh god! Oh my goodness. The corrupted monk came from the side and I almost lost right then and there. Granted, I still haven't had my initial death yet, but like... You know, I'd really rather not. I'm about to walk straight into the boss. I'd like to live. Am I gonna get 600? Can I get 600 gold? No. Alright, that gives me money, doesn't it? Ah, not enough. Okay, that. Oh, 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 oh! I've not fought this boss before! I've not fought this boss before. I don't know what it's gonna be like. On a very, very experimental run. I don't know how this is gonna go. Well, see the cutscene. Oh God. Oh God. That scroll that is affecting my shield recharge is gonna kill me. How does this gun compare? No! To be honest, that run was held together on glue and dreams. It was a really nice gun, but I really shouldn't have been able to carry nearly as much of the game with that as I did. I also did not get a whole lot of luck when it came to scrolls and elites. Like I said, this entire run was just like pure bare bones survival. There was no build on this. It was entirely like luck on luck on luck. Barely any scrolls to support what I was doing. I barely killed any elites. I have some runs where I kill like 8 to 10 elites. Because I almost get like 2 a stage, like 2 or 3 a stage, and here I only got 2 in the entirety of 3 stages. Right? So I did not, I did not get a whole lot of benefit. So, in all honesty, like, the fact that I made it to this, and I was also sort of banking off fighting the ship, right? So fighting a brand new boss, I had no idea his mechanics or anything. If I had 1 dodge scroll, that would have been a much easier fight. The scroll that have the amount or doubled the amount of time it takes for my shield to recharge definitely didn't help either. Right, so now I can do 3 upgrades at once, so that's really nice. And then I can get legendary craftsman, so I can now etch additional inscriptions. So that probably means that I can now either add inscriptions or I can add Gemini inscriptions. We'll see. But I have to get there. That was sad. Oh, I unlocked the weapon I was using at the very least. So what was the other things I had to do? Kill corrupted monk. That one's just gonna be generally tricky because very few actually spawn in a run, so and they don't start spawning until the second stage. So that one's just going to be an overtime one. Kill White Shark, again, an overtime one. Arrogant Lobster with fire damage, that has to be entirely on circumstance. I need to have a fire weapon when I get to the third stage, because they don't start spawning, I think, until the second stage as well. More frequently into the third stage. Best I can do is hope for like maybe 5 a run if I'm lucky. So that's going to take a while. People is Catfish Gunner with lightning damage. I didn't have a lightning weapon, but I probably could have done that. So they're I think through the whole thing. Rogue Villain with corrosive damage. That's second stage, and that's going to be circumstance as well. Catfish Man with crit. I actually got quite a bit of those knocked off. Like, I have 90. I did not have 90 before, so 10 more and I'm good. And then Catfish Warrior, that's entirely random. Alright. Switch over here. So that's it for today's stream. As mentioned, I have things I need to do today, so thanks for joining me for these 3 runs. One that, oh, you know what? I got to do exercises, right? I got to do my was it 15 exercise because I died in the 3rd stage. Let's do this. Make sure I don't forget to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright. All good on that front. Yeah, so we had some pretty decent runs. We got to at least, you know, I'll call that 6, like, that last run, like, I've had runs like that where it's like, you don't even know what the run's supposed to be, but somehow it's held together with glue, tape, and a whole bunch of hopeful dreams. Like, I remember, I think I had it on stream, where I made it to the 3rd stage with the Tengu, with a really nice melee run, died, came back, but somehow made it to the 3rd stage, all because I had a decently powerful gun, right? Like, none of the builds supported this gun. None of the builds supported really anything in particular. Like, yeah, I had some good crit. I had some good crit stuff and a few good scrolls in my arsenal. But out of the 16 scrolls I had, most of them didn't really benefit me. Most of it came down to the actual hero bonuses I had. Right? So, we'll see. I still got to get those 3 guys to beat the 3rd boss. And I need all but the Tengu to beat the 4th one. Even if 3 of them have beaten the ship, right? So, as I got 5 characters, I'm not going into hard mode until 2 things occur. Number 1, I unlock all the weapons, all 48 weapons, because I think there are separate weapons to unlock in elite mode or in hard mode. So I want to have everything in base game unlocked before I go to hard mode. Second is I want to have all 6 characters beating the 4th boss. So I will continue playing normal mode until that occurs, and then I will transition to hard mode. Though the few runs I did in hard mode weren't particularly hard, but there's harder difficulties than hard mode even. So, you know, I want to be exponential on this. You know, I feel by the time I beat the game and unlock everything, beat the game with all 6 characters and unlock everything, I'll be adequate enough to do hard. Then to do the same thing in hard, right? And, you know, so on and so forth, and we'll see where it goes. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. be it my friend, my foe, or a member of the Omni Council. My name's Daimien Kamiya, I'm the Omni King, and I will see everyone later. Bye!